Nintendo has finally unveiled the much anticipated Nintendo Switch Lite. Now, we've heard a lot of rumors about this Switch Lite for months now, and out of the clear blue, Nintendo thought, today is a good day to release this information. And they did. We got price point, we got release date, we got capability features. So my original theory was completely wrong. I figured that they would remove some technology like the IR camera and remove the docking station from the package and sell it at a $200 price tag. And that way you could still be able to dock at a friend's house or eventually upgrade and buy a docking station, but that's not the case. The Switch Lite is much smaller than the current Switch device. It's a 3.6 by 8.2 wide system with a 5.5 inch touchscreen display. To give you a comparison, the current Switch we have right now has a 6.2 display, so it's almost an inch smaller. So it's giving you a smaller, slightly lighter device, which means it's going to be easier for you to take it into the bathroom when you're at work. So there doesn't seem to be any downgrades in terms of hardware. It will still be able to play all of your favorite games like Breath of the Wild, but in order to lower this price point, what they had to do was adjust some of the hardware. So what they did do, they did remove the IR motion camera, HD rumble, and the ability to remove your Joy-Cons. So essentially what that means is you can't play certain games like Nintendo Labo or 1-2-Switch. The Nintendo Switch Lite doesn't have any switching capabilities, which to me is the biggest disappointment about this news. I was really hoping that we'd be able to still dock this and play it at home. And I kind of figured since it has a USB-C adapter that it would still be able to connect to the TV. So I wish that in the future, maybe Nintendo will release some kind of software update to allow that functionality. Unless that the Switch has some kind of hardware inside of the device that allows that USB-C to HDMI conversion, but my understanding is that that conversion takes place at the docking station. In terms of battery life, they're saying that you can get an additional hour out of a game like Breath of the Wild, which is really big because one of the biggest complaints about the Switch when it was first announced was that you weren't getting enough battery life on the go. So getting about an extra hour is going to be a huge benefit of picking up the Lite. So the system is set to release September 20th in the US at a $200 price tag, which is pretty good, not too bad. All in all, I kind of think that the Switch Lite is going to be replacing the Nintendo 3DS. Kind of sounds like Nintendo is pooling all their resources into one console now, but still catering to the handheld audience and the home console fans. No mention about the Switch Pro version on the console. I do have some thoughts on what might happen and when we might see it and what it might look like, and we're going to be discussing that further in tomorrow's podcast. Come back tomorrow and check it out, and we're going to dive deeper into that conversation. Otherwise, everybody, thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more information. Check out our podcast, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the Switch Lite. Are you guys excited about it? Are you going to be picking it up, or are you guys going to be waiting for the Pro?